have a dream and go after it with everything you got. And as you develop yourself with it, there may come a spotlight.
How do you stay motivated?
Well, I just like to keep in mind why I'm here and why I'd like to stay around here. Like, there's all my friends and stuff. I'd really like to be able to stay around them and be in the college environment with them, and that really helps me stay motivated.
I think of the goals that I have in mind and all the things that I want to do in the future to like keep me satisfied with life.
I try to do things that I enjoy and intersperse it with the things that might be more menial tasks or busy work. For example, I try to run every day and practice and basically have a schedule that I can be proud of at the start of the day.
I'm a big believer in sleep. So making sure that you're feeling refreshed and that you're not overexhausting yourself, especially around finals time right now, that's a big one. So just doing that and making sure that you're eating healthy and bringing good things into your body and keeping your brain focused and
knowing that like if I don't work hard, there won't be any results. Like I can get by in life without working hard. But for me to actually be successful, reach the financial capabilities I want to, and be happy with what I'm doing, I know that I have to work very, very hard.
I really just think of the people who depend on me to succeed, or really, really want me to succeed. Like my roommates, for example. I know I won't be around if I'm not in school. I really want to stick around them because they're my best friends.
And is there anything that prevents you from accomplishing those goals?
Yes, there are several things. Like, there's just kind of the social college life in general. It could be, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It can be really hard to just kind of put that aside and do work for a while, and that's kind of been the biggest thing.
I know my study habits sometimes aren't the best, and I'm trying to work on that. It's just a matter of, like the first question, staying motivated and making sure I'm using my time most efficiently.
Time management, I think, is the biggest challenge that I have personally.
It was by like 20%.
Making sure that I have my priorities in order and doing them to the best of my ability.
Yeah. As much as I like to talk about motivation is also a challenge for me because a lot of times I feel that some of the classes aren't as useful as they should be, but that doesn't matter, I still gotta do it.
Motivation. It's getting the oomph to go out and do your homework instead of just hanging out with your friends or playing video games or watching another episode of that show on Netflix. It's all about time management.
How do you overcome the daily challenges of your college career?
It's kind of, I try to prioritize things well and try to get important stuff out of the way quickly. I try to.
I mean, usually like when I get really discouraged by things, I usually like talk to my mom about things, or call my sister, call my family, talk to them because they're encouraging about things.
Every day I wake up and I go to my bathroom mirror and I take a marker and I write on the mirror this 3 things I want to accomplish today, and that sort of sets the tone for the entire day. As long as I get those 3 things done, I'm going to feel like the day wasn't a complete waste. And as long as I can stay on top of the things that I wake up wanting to do and go to bed feeling fulfilled like that, I'm going to be able to do most of the things that I want to do.
I am the biggest to-do list person in the entire world. My parents and my whole entire family makes fun of me because of it. I have Miss To-Do list, so I have my priorities in order, and I have everything that I need. I keep them on the front screen of my computer, so I see it every single time I open up my laptop. I keep to-do lists in my pocket, and I have 5 going on, which probably isn't the best the best thing. So I'm constantly searching, but just making sure that I write everything down.
I think a big thing is writing them down, like a to-do list or a goal-oriented list. This is the kind of person I want to be, so then these are the things I have to do to be that person.
I really think I should just choose to do the things I need to, a lot of it, I get the feeling, is personal choice that makes us stumble, at least in school.
And then finally, do you happen to have a college or a life coach that helps you stay motivated throughout college?
I mean, other than like academic advisor, who just kind of helps me, you know, figure out what I need to do. Not really.
Okay.
I guess not one single person.
Sure. Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, I have my father who taught me a lot of these things, and they're life mantras he lives by, and I try to emulate them as much as I can.
Doc.
Doc?
Doc, for
Okay.
sure.
And
Yeah.
why is that?
Because he's always pushing me. Since the very beginning when I first saw him at orientation, he was like the most intimidating person I've ever seen in my life, and now he's like my second dad. So he always keeps me motivated, always keeps me on my toes, always keeps me saying what's next and striving forward.
Yep, I do. I'd say my parents. They're the hardest workers I know.
Okay.
You know, they both work 60-plus hour weeks.
Sure.
And like knowing and seeing what they do makes it a lot easier for me to work hard. Because then it also lets me push myself further. Because when I think I'm working hard, I just think about them and like, oh, I'm not quite there yet.
Never gonna stop till I get what I